there's a lot to be grateful for, right? We're playing a sport, something that we grew up doing as tennis players. But it's one of those things which can occur at any time. So I didn't really make it there in 4 years, and financially it's not easy to keep grinding on the circuit. Yeah, I don't know why I do that. It's just part of the routine. But apart from that, nothing too crazy. Hi guys, I'm Jeevan Neduncheziyan. I'm 35 years old and I'm representing the Delhi Binnies Brigade in Season 5 of the TPL.
How do you always stay so positive when you're on the court?
I think there's a lot to be grateful for, right? We're playing a sport, something that we grew up doing as tennis players. I'm 35 now, so I'm lucky enough to have been able to do this. It's for well over 10 years. I got an education out of it too. I got a scholarship to study in the States. So there's so many things that the sport has given me. So when you really look at it with that perspective, why wouldn't you be excited to make a living playing a sport that you grew up idolizing?
Wow, man. Yeah. See, that's what I meant. That's what I said. We're trying to breach walls here, and look at the first answer. It was fabulous.
That's an easy one.
That's an easy one, right? Okay. We're going to keep it easy.
Okay, good.
So what's been like the real high point of your career so far, according to you?
So many really good high points, I think. But recently, Balaji and me at Australian Open winning the first round at the Grand Slam this year was a very high point, I think.
How was that feeling, man? Just to play
yeah, I mean, we got in as alternates and then happened to win our first round. Balaji and I, we played together for so many years, known each other since childhood. So yeah, it was a very special memory. So of all the highlights that I've had with my career, that's the one that stands out this year. But this beauty of this sport is I keep trying to get better, and you always find something else that you want to try to up and get better at with the sport. And yeah, but right now, off the top of my head, Aussie Open this past
2023,
year. Yeah,
Aussie Open round 1. And you all beat the team that finished number 1?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 𝗘𝗽𝗶𝗀𝗃 and 𝗏𝗏𝗏. So yeah, it's doubles, anything can happen, but I think we really gave our best, made the most of our opportunities there, and definitely one of the highlights of the year.
Oh, fabulous. What's been like a low point in your career? According to you, if I were to ask you, like there was
injuries. I've had a fair share of injuries.
What kind of injuries, man? Like
I've had a tear in my stomach, I think, since I was 18, 19. So I kind of manage and load manage around that issue.
You've been playing with that all these?
Well, no. I have to work around this little injury that I have. So I never know when it shows up and how. And I've tried a lot of rehab and things regarding that, but it's one of those things which can occur at any time, so it's not easy to deal with injuries, especially when you're going in a good flow. But I mean, I guess that's also life, right? Everything can't go according to plan, so injuries always are a big setback for tennis players, but it's what you can do next that really matters. And yeah, I'm in a good shape right now, in a good way, and really looking forward to the 2024 season.
Was the injury also one of the reasons why you now focus more on your doubles?
That's true, yeah. I got up to little inside 300 in singles, and it was difficult for me to go past that, to be honest. And it's much easier to manage while playing doubles. This particular year, it affected me right after French Open. I wasn't able to play through June and July, and kind of barely made it last second to Wimbledon just because we got into the event. But yeah, man, this is part of the package, it's part of the parcel of tennis, and yeah, that's one of the reasons I switched. But also, I did decide to switch because I knew I was honestly a better doubles player than a singles player.
Yeah.
I could see myself playing Grand Slams in doubles, and in singles, after 3-4 years of trying, I was very close to making Grand Slam qualies, but I didn't really make it there in 4 years. And financially, it's not easy to keep grinding on the circuit when you're not getting into the bigger events. But in doubles, I was definitely able to break into the top 100 quite quickly after trying to become a professional doubles player. So yeah, they've given me a lot, and I think it was a really smart decision that I took when I was around 28, 2016. Yeah.
And I have to tell you that I'm an absolute fan of this one thing that Jeevan does when he's at the net, when he's playing doubles. It's called the Jeevan wipe. Okay, he just stands there.
I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, okay, I mean, that's something that I've noticed.
Okay.
And he just stands there and he just does this. He just does this, and then Every time the ball comes, he'll tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, and you're just absolutely clueless, and it just looks so good. I feel the Jeevan vibe should be franchised, okay, and it should be trademarked. Absolutely, I'm a big fan of it.
Thank you.
And so, is there like a ritual that you follow before every match, or
nothing too superstitious, to be honest. I like just preparing, trying to get into the best mindset mentally, and also go through the physical warm-up. But I think as a kid, like after we do the toss, I always like go to the end of the backdrop, and I don't know why I rub the sweat from my eyebrows onto the backdrop. It's just a little random superstitious thing. Yeah, I don't know why I do that. It's just part of the routine. But apart from that, nothing too crazy.
Back me up well.
I don't know. I have no idea why I do it.
Just a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've been playing the TPL for the last 3 years?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
How's that experience been? How's this?
Yeah, this is the future of our sport, you know. It really helps promote and grow tennis in India. It looks fantastic, I think, the charcoal grey tennis court.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, it's amazing. I am a huge fan of playing this event because it's fast-paced, and even when I talk to all my friends back home in Chennai, they say even if we don't know the rules that well, it's explained so well, and it's constant action, you know, and you have a start time and you have an end time, so it's very easy to tune in, and you don't know the outcome till the very last point, which is also really cool. So yeah, I think it's innovative, it's promoting the sport in India, and yeah, I think it's definitely the future of tennis, these leagues.
Is there a match that you remember from your TPL journey, or like a moment from your TPL journey which really stayed with you?
Yeah, I think the semi-finals last year, our women's player Valeria, she was a little bit sick.
I remember that match, Jeevan.
And I think 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏
mixed doubles.
She stepped in really well in the last second, and we had a really good, I think, upset win in the mixed doubles, and it helped us get to the finals.
Jeevan drove that match so beautifully.
No,
he was like an architect on the court,
yeah.
And he was just kind of guiding.
I really liked it because we had to step up in that match, and we did, and it was a lot of fun. Like, and the team was really enthusiastic, and you know, the atmosphere of having people supporting you while you're playing, I think it raises your energy and your overall level with the game, and I think that particular match was my favorite match in all 3 editions of TPL so far. Let's hope that there's something more coming up this season.
Jeevan, you are energy, man. You're like the personification of like just energy on the court, and I'm an absolute fan, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
Like, it's so sweet.
The angle he creates, so good.
Oh, well done, Jeevan. The ninja all over it.